Yeah, I mean, effectively, Astoria is a pile of cash at the moment. It's 14 Rand 30 per share in cash, and the valuation going forward will be a function of the return that we can get on that capital. So a big factor will obviously be the currency. That money is obviously all sitting in rands at the moment. So hopefully, best case is the rand strengthens a bit, and we can take it over at a level well below 14 Rand 23. But ultimately, this is a long-term investment. It's exposure to global international markets, in dollars converted through into rands. So it's we're not particularly concerned with action in the first day or week or month. Certainly for our clients, this is a 5 or 10 year investment. So yeah, a good start. What's very encouraging, some nice liquidity in the first 20 minutes. There was 11 million rand of trade, and what's pretty important for us is that the share trades well, and you can buy it and sell it as you wish. Yeah, we've obviously been working pretty hard on where we're going to invest. So we'll deploy probably about a third into equity markets straight away. I think one wants to phase it in over a reasonable period. And we have our share portfolios and shares that we like. Our first private equity investment will happen in December in an American energy private equity fund. And there's a few niche funds that we're looking at. We want to take some exposure to India. We think that's a great long-term theme. But we're not in a huge hurry to go and deploy it straight away. I think investors could expect us to be fully invested within 3 to 6 months, but we want to do it on a measured basis in a rational way. We're not concerned about a weak rand. We think the rand will be 20 to the dollar in a few years' time. That's one of the reasons why we think Astoria is attractive. If it goes to 13.50 or 12 along the way before getting to 20, so be it. This is a long-term investment and a diversification out of the currency, which we're fairly confident will be weaker over time. From a very short-term perspective, we would have preferred it if the rand was at 13 now compared to 14. But it's, if it strengthens a bit now, we'll take currency out. If it strengthens quickly, we'll take currency out in a hurry. But right now, we've got 14 Rand 23 in rands. Yeah, look, I think you're talking about medium term. I think to achieve a 15% dollar IRR, you would need to achieve, 6 to 10% out of markets. I think on a 10-year view, that's fairly achievable. And that would mean a derating of markets because, I think earnings will grow faster than 6%, plus a divvy of 2 or 3%. Then we've got the ability to use gearing up to 40%, and we're working very hard to go and find those investments which can deliver the really big returns to take you up from the 8 to 10% up to the 15%. So we have to do some clever things to get there, but you obviously embark on a venture like this backing yourselves to do that, and that's the intention.